Hi, Taurus. How are y'all doing this week? It's gonna be a little bit of a rough week for y'all. Anyways, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, general reading for the week starting January 28th. This won't resonate for everyone, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, you can check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos. And if you don't know your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, you can look those up on cafeastrology.com. I'll link that in the description box below. Anyways, let's get started. So you start out the week, not starting out the week, this is like an overall theme for the week, Ten of Wands. So this is you feeling a lot of burdens, you know, responsibilities, a lot of weight on your shoulders, just feeling very burdened. You might be working really hard this week, you know, at work, like putting in extra hours. You're overloaded, but it's also, you know, you're working towards something at the same time, because like in this card, you know, even though it means burdens, it's like they're choosing to work. They don't have to. They're choosing to. It's voluntary. They could drop those wands at any time. But, you know, they're immersing themselves in their work. So that's you this week. You're immersing yourself in your work. Maybe trying to distract yourself. Some of y'all. Anyways, the bottom of the deck, you know, might be kind of a theme for the week, is, you know, a card of change and transformation. The death card, it doesn't mean literal death. It's like a change or a transformation. And you could even be dealing with a Scorpio this week. Yeah, take that how it resonates. But for most of y'all, I feel like you're going through a change and changing things about yourself. This is also kind of like a new beginning. You know, it's something ended, so now something new can begin. This isn't a bad card. It looks dark, but it's not. So, but you're starting the week out with the Devil card. I feel like for some of y'all, this is a romantic thing. I know I always brush my hair with my cards. Sorry. Okay. So the Devil is, it's a card of, you know, it can mean, you know, toxic relationships. It can mean fear even. But to me, this is mainly a card of dependencies. Being codependent on things. It can be, you know, it can be people, certain people. You know, like if you're dependent on your partner, or dependent on your mother or father. It can also be dependencies on sex, drugs, alcohol, food even. You know, it's like, so this is your current situation starting out the week. So, you know, take it how it applies to you. Is it a person? Is it food? Is it sex? Is it drugs? Alcohol? You know, what are you dependent on? What do you feel like you can't break free from, or you can't be without that thing or person? Because in this card, you see the chains, they're very loose around their necks. They can easily slip out of them and leave that situation, but they choose to stay there. You're choosing to stay in your dependency situation. But what I like about this card is that it makes you, it shines a light on that situation. So you can become aware of it, and if you choose to, you can take action against it. Maybe that's why you're absorbing yourself in your work, or maybe you're dependent on your work because you don't know what else to do in life. You feel like that's all you have is your work life. Yeah, I could talk for an hour about that card because I feel so many different things for so many of y'all. But, you know, just remember the dependency thing. So what's influencing you this week? You had news arriving. This was good news though. I feel like that for most of y'all. I'm not saying everyone had good news, but for most of y'all, I feel like this was good news. A good new, like you took action against something, or like say you were wanting to start a business. This is you taking action and things happening swiftly and, swift change. And which really is enunciated by the Death card, that change card. So yeah, most of y'all are going through a change or a transformation. You're becoming a different person. You feel like it's for the better, but seriously, watch out for these dependencies if that resonates for you. Then your goal card, we've got 3 of Cups. So some people say this is, a third party situation. I don't feel that's a goal. And I really don't read this card like that. I read this more as a celebration or you wanting to go out and socialize more. Since it's a goal, I feel like you've been working so much, you need to get out more. And that's your goal. You want to get out and socialize and make new friends or hang out with your friends that you already have. And yeah, it's also a card of celebration. Maybe that news that arrived was good news, so you're planning a celebration. Then subconsciously we have you in your subconscious. 4 of Swords is, introspection and rest and recuperation. Maybe you feel like you're working so much that you need to take a break, take a rest, and recuperate. Or maybe you working is allowing you to recuperate from something. And yeah, this feels very work related for a lot of y'all. But I also get romantic related for a lot of y'all too. And for some of y'all, I feel like it's both. In the recent past, we've got Page of Pentacles, which is, this could be, a new financial opportunity that you just recently had. A financial opportunity could be a new job, a promotion, a raise. I feel like a lot of y'all just started a business and it's starting to profit, because this is like you holding your first check or your first profit, and you're like, ooh, you're admiring it. And but for some of y'all, and this could be both of these situations, this could be an earth sign, maybe somebody younger or somebody immature or somebody young at heart. But so an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So it could be another Taurus, or this could be you. I'm trying to think what else I get. I don't know. It just, maybe, if this is you, maybe you were, recently went through a period of like immaturity, being kind of, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Just, illogical. I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like, this is business for a lot of y'all. Or this could be you in your element recently. Yeah, new business, new financial opportunity recently. Then in the final outcome, we've got 7 of Swords and 8 of Swords. So this can be betrayal or theft. I don't think you're stealing. Maybe somebody's stealing something from you. It doesn't even have to be something tangible. It could be, time. Maybe someone stole your time. Like you were robbed of that time. Especially because swords are communication. So I feel like, if you're at work and say you take calls and you're stuck on the phone for like an hour with somebody, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's like repetitive, like you keep losing time because people won't leave you alone. Also, for some of y'all, I feel like maybe you're planning something, not in a sneaky way. This is like, I see this guy as almost like a fox. He's very strategic. And so yeah, it's like you're planning something that requires a lot of strategy. And yeah. However that resonates for you. But then we've also got Eight of Swords. So this is you feeling, you know, stuck, trapped. You feel self-perceived imprisonment. You're not really stuck. You're not really trapped. You just feel that way. But, you know, what I always outline is she's got fabric bindings and she's surrounded by swords. So, you know, if she could just somehow see that she's got the tools, the resources she needs to break free at her disposal, she just needs to be made aware. She's also in her head too much. So, you know, it's like, woe is me, thinking about how stuck somebody is in their situation, but they're really not stuck. They're just dwelling on the fact that they're stuck, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that's all your cards for the week. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified next time I come out with more videos. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.